Okay, so Natanaj and Isfahan and Fardo, there are the three sites, nuclear sites. This is what United States claims, and that is south to Tehran in Iran. If this is Tehran, that is the capital of Iran. South is Fardo, then Natanaj, and then Isfahan. I believe they would be in the vicinity of some 500, 600 kilometers only. And there are three nuclear sites where America is alleging that Iran is enriching the uranium. In that fashion, America detonated bomb out there. On the Fardo, there is an attack from the Fardo. There is an attack from the. There was a air strike. There was air strike of the bomb, and that bomb is called bunk, bunk, bunker. And again, I forget the another name. Bunker bombs. Okay, bunker booster bomb. So on the Fardo, the air jet comes from the somewhere in the Iran, the aeroplane, air jet, and fighter jet. They drop bomb that is called bunker, bunker booster bomb. One bomb is of weight 1,500 kilogram. One, I'm sorry, one weight is one is 15,000 kilogram. Around six bomb it dropped. One bomb is one bomb weight is 15,000 kilogram is weight of one bomb. 15,000 kilogram, 15 ton is weight of one bomb. Six bomb or five bomb it dropped on the Fardo, United States, and that site got completely destroyed. This is what they claim through the satellite image. And on the Natanaz and Isfahan, they destroyed the site through the cruise missile. We will talk about cruise missile. Those cruise missiles are Tomahawk missile. Tomahawk missile. This is the hypersonic missile. There are three kind of cruise missile. First of all, what is cruise missile? There are mainly two kind of missiles are there. Missile means unmanned rocket, unmanned bomb. A bomb which travels in the sky and it drops on the site. And with the bomb, there is no human sitting there. It is targeted from a site and it goes unmanned. And when it touches the ground or sea, whatever it is, then it blasts, or it can blast in the air also. If it is shipped, if it is thrown from the air only, like through some aeroplane, the bomb was fired, and it is detonating into the air only, like it is hitting another site on the air. It is air to air missile. If it is detonated from land and it started from the land and it detonates something in the air, land to air missile, land to land missile, land to sea missile, sea to air missile, sea to land missile, like that many combinations they try. Anyway, there are mainly two kind of missile. One is called cruise missile and one is called ballistic missile. Both missile are unmanned only. Ballistic missile works in a fashion the way the kind of someone sends the rocket into the space. Means if someone is sending spacecraft into the space, then there is a rocket that is completely equipped with the fuel, and when fuel burns, the rocket goes up. Okay, one point the fuel is over. That rocket, inside the rocket, there is another rocket with another fuel. This rocket will fall on the ocean. Then another rocket ignites, then it will take further. Then that rocket falls in the sea because fuel is over. Then another rocket will come and then it will start igniting. Then it will take the inside a spacecraft is there. Okay, the final rocket, it will take the spacecraft into the space where a spacecraft will come out from the rocket, final rocket, and then it will spread its antenna of the antenna for the solar panel. The solar panel, it will expand and then it will start getting energy and then it will start traveling. That ballistic missile works in that fashion only. From here, this is the source, this is target. One rocket is carrying the actual bomb. Okay, that rocket fires like in a parabolic shape, like this, and it will go to till very high altitude. So here rocket fires with the fuel. After that rocket is over, then another rocket inside it, it fires, then it goes. Then another rocket inside it fires. It happens till it reaches the apex of the parabola. And from there, the bomb, since it has bomb, has got the maximum altitude, then bomb falls like this. That is in shape of rocket only, but without any ammunition. Then bomb will fall exactly with the earth gravity. But since it has taken parabolic shape, it will fall in a parabola and then finally it will hit the, the target. This kind of attack generally are not very high resolution attack. You have to attack within 1 square meter area, 1 square feet of area. Then it will go up and then it will fall. It will not be very accurate, but it is good for certain reason. You have to attack on some 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer area, but this will go very long distance, and this is typically ballistic missile are used intercontinental ballistic missile, one country to another country, and these are called ICBM. Ballistic missile can be from any type. ICBM ballistic missile. This missile can travel up to 18,000 kilometers. Song 19 from the North Korea or from Russia. They have the missile, ballistic missile that goes up to 18,000 kilometers and they can carry the nuclear bomb, nuclear warhead. Anyway, there is another kind of missile that is called cruise missile. Cruise missile, it does not go like very high altitude. These can go very high altitude in a way, some 20, 30,000 kilometers from the earth. Ballistic missile, they will go some, I believe, 30, 40,000 kilometers from 40,000 kilometers from the earth. I believe even more than that. And then it will drop like this because it has to travel 18,000 kilometers. Whereas cruise missile, it will travel at the height of merely 20 to 50 meters from the earth. That is very different, very different. Cruise, if this is Earth, cruise missile will travel 20 to 50 meters from the Earth, and it will travel at low speed to medium speed to high speed. High speed cruise, and it will have an attached engine. There is no rocket kind of thing that fuel is burning, then rocket fuel is over, the next rocket inside it, it will burn. Cruise missile is more or like a aeroplane with fuel, and this aeroplane is traveling with the fuel but unmanned with a bomb, and it is traveling with the engine. Okay, and then when it is traveling, then it will start assessing its target. When it reaches the target through some ultrasound wave or some laser wave, it will try to identify the target, and very precise way it will make an attack. That is cruise missile. But problem with the cruise missile is very long distance, means 1,000, 2,000 kilometer only it will go, not 18,000 or something like that. But it will have a fighter jet kind of engine, and it will go slowly in the sense what speed it is. So these are cruise missile which travels very near to the earth. 30 meter, 30 meter is here only. One building is 30 meter. So 30 meter it will height and it will go like this at three speed. One is hypersonic, supersonic, and subsonic. Subsonic means it will go in aeroplane speed only, 800 kilometer, 900 kilometer per hour. Then supersonic will go like some 5,000 kilometer per hour, and hypersonic will go more than 5 times the speed of the sound, that is 330 meter per second. Means it will go around more than 10,000 kilometer per hour. It may carry nuclear warhead also, but type is it will have engine and it will go parallel to the earth and very little distance. It may not have connectivity to the satellite and anything. So any satellite, since it is very low distance from the earth, it cannot catch the cruise missile. These are crucial for the short distance up to 1,000, 2,000 kilometers, but very precise hit it will make. That is the cruise missile. What are the cruise missile other features, and what are the famous cruise missile right now in the world? I have made a list. Okay, so Tomahawk. Tomahawk is the cruise missile that is in news nowadays, and Brahmos missile from India and Russia collaboration. India has Brahmos missile that is also a cruise missile, and this cruise missile was used to kind of hit 9 targets in Pakistan. I believe it happened in May time frame, 5th May or somewhere. This Brahmos missile from India, and it traveled, I believe, 150 or 200 kilometers from Indian border to inside Pakistan, and then it destroyed 9 targets very precisely. These are the specification of cruise missile. Means it will target very precise manner. It will go very low height. No one can catch it. It will not may not have connectivity with a satellite also. No, there is no kind of electromagnetic connectivity anywhere. There is no electromagnetic wave that any radar can catch it. Means this is cruise missile. Anyway, what is cruise missile? Unmanned self propelled guided missile. Sustain sustain flight through the acrodynamic lift for most of its flight path. Acrodynamic lift it is called, the way it lifts. Okay, large payload. It can take payload of around 500 kilogram of bomb it can carry, and high precision. Okay, it can go long distance, but long distance maximum I have seen 4,500 kilometers. That is from Russia, but it operates mostly in 1,000-kilometer range only. Anyway, it is in subsonic, supersonic, and hypersonic range that we have talked. It can be self-navigating. It does not require any hint from anyone. It can be self-navigating. Okay, how cruise missile is self-navigating? There are many ways. Cruise missile, if it starts, it finds its path to the target. What are the ways? One way is called inertial navigation. Inertial navigation, first of all, if cruise missile is going, it should not make nose drive or it should not go up like this. There are devices that is kept in the cruise missile. Okay, like motion sensor. What is the speed of the cruise missile? Gyroscope. Gyroscope is a equipment that gives you what is the angular velocity of the equipment. So if someone knows angular velocity, then someone will understand how much it is rotating. So in with this kind of instrument, the cruise missile will go straight. Okay. Second thing is the terrain counter matching. Now the enemy which has fired the cruise missile, or the people who have the country who has fired the cruise missile, they will have full photograph of the terrain in between mountain and and the river, anything, everything through the satellite or whatever. They have taken the image of full terrain underneath it, and since it is traveling at height of 30-50 meters, it will have very nice image of even a single small particle also on the ground. Then with the stored map inside the computer, the machine will computer software will match with the where it is going through. Then it will change the direction. So first, through the inertial navigation, it will make sure that it will not go up and down. It will travel exactly parallel to the earth. Now next direction is left and right. So left and right, it will map through the stored map of the terrain that is stored in the computer of the cruise missile. Okay, next is the satellite navigation. If required, then it can connect with the satellite through GPS. That is also available. Next is the terminal guidance. Terminal guidance, when it is reaches till the site, their site, then through the infrared and laser guided system, then it will identify the exact location. Means with the granularity of millimeter, meter, millimeter, centimeter also, it will target. That is how India BrahMos missile they targeted accurately. So this is the way cruise missile work. Okay, last also called remote operator. Remote operator means since cruise missile is going short distance also, there can be camera kept somewhere on the mountain and here and there, and camera is able to means telescopic camera which can view hundreds of kilometers also. Through that camera, a operator can watch it, and then based upon some software here and there, he should be able to control the cruise missile. That is system also they provide anyway. So these are the way cruise missile forward. Okay, what is the history of cruise missile? So countries like I believe United Kingdom and these countries, they had an idea that cruise missile can be fired from the submarine. When submarine is inside the water, from there only it will fire the cruise missile. The enemy does not know where from a missile will come, and it will travel exactly along the surface, along the sea or land. It can be fired from the land, it can be fired from the airplane also. These are the very dangerous cruise missiles. I believe this started with the United Kingdom or somewhere, but the realistic missile, it started from the Soviet Union, that was called GRD-06 cruise missile project, and that started in 1932 till 1939. That was commencement of the World War II, 1932 to 1939. When these people were seeing the advancement of German people, then these kind of missiles, Russia had started. Anyway, the first professional cruise missile that was actually working was from Germany only, and it was in 1944, and that one name was V1, V for victory, V1. And Germany first operational cruise missile was V1. It was also known as flying bomb. So that was the first. Later, when the Second World War was over and Cold War started, lot of cruise missile projects that came in United States Army and Soviet also. So they proceeded with a lot of cruise missile projects. Anyway, we talked about three kind of cruise missile. One is hypersonic, that travels more than 5 meter speed of the sound. Hypersonic missiles. Supersonic missile. Okay, I believe that will travel around 2 times to 3 times to the speed of the sound. And third is subsonic missile, that will travel at the speed of aeroplane around 900 1000 kilometers per hour. Anyway, we will see where Tomahawk comes. Supersonic, hypersonic missile. In that there are four missiles I have written here. They are very famous. One is 3M22 Zircon. 3M22 Zircon missile from Russia. And this missile can travel from 1000 to 1500 kilometers. It was introduced in the Russian army in 2003. Okay, and it can go up to 28 kilometers from the ground. That much height also it can travel. From that also it can map the terrain. So that much it can do. It travels with 11,000 kilometers per hour. 11,000 kilometers per hour. I believe 9,000 or something is the speed of the light per hour. 5 times the speed of the light of the something of the sound. I don't know. 330 meter per second is the speed of the sound. Someone can multiply it and how many kilometers per hour. It has traveled with 11,000 kilometers per hour. Hypersonic cruise missile from Russia. Anyway, another is ASN-4G. Okay, that is also called aerosol nuclei D4E generation. So this is from France. The way name is, and it is estimated it will be over in 2035. It is under construction, and fourth generation cruise missile. It will travel 1000 kilometers. Okay, third is Brahmos missile 2. Brahmos 2, number 2, from India and Russia. And this missile can travel 800 kilometers to 1500 kilometers. Agni is the ballistic missile from India, and that goes up till I believe 5000 6000 kilometers. Whereas Brahmos 2 will go 800 to 1500 kilometers. It is a cruise missile from India, and it was introduced in India by India in 2011. Brahmos missile is considered as the most kind of promiscuous the missile upon someone can rely upon, the most reliable cruise missile from India. Brahmos missile. There is one high core missile from South Korea. More or less, this missile they can go up to 1000 to 2000 kilometers. 11,000 kilometers per hour is the speed. Another is supersonic missile, and number one is ASALM missile from United States, and its missile weight is 1200 kilogram of weight. The missile weight is, and the blast it will make, that yield is 200 kiloton of TNT. It travels at the speed of 5555 kilometers per hour. This is the more or less speed of the any supersonic missile. Anyway, 480 kilometers it can travel. These are the cruise missiles. Next is 3M54 caliber from Russia, and it can go up to 4,500 kilometers, and it can carry 400 kg to 500 kg of the bomb. It may carry nuclear bomb also. Next is 3M51 Alpha from Russia again, and it can travel 2,250 kilometers. It can carry 300 kilogram of the weight. So all are in the range of 5,500 kilometers per hour speed. Anyway, the third is subsonic cruise missile, and this travels at around 900 kilometers per hour. Any normal passenger aeroplane also travel at that speed, and it will be at a height of 30 to 50 meter height only. Okay, the caliber that supersonic missile from Russia, that comes in the hypersonic range also, and that will travel 4,005 kilometers. 3M54 caliber. AGM-86 from United States, and that is AGM-86 ALCM. This is a cruise missile, and it can travel 1100 to 2400 kilometers, and it can carry weight of 908 kilogram. Okay, that is the weight bomb it can carry. Another is AGM 129 ACM, again from United States, and it can travel 2450 to 3700 kilometers. Okay, it can travel 800 kilometers per hour. This is the speed of subsonic missile. Next is AGM 18 LRSO. It is from Russia. AGM 18 LRSO. It can travel more than 2,500 kilometers, and from Russia. Okay, last I have taken as BGM 109. I believe these are the category AGM, BGM. So BGM 109 Tomahawk missiles from United States, that was used to detonate Natanz and Isfahan nuclear sites. BGM-109 Tomahawk missiles from United States. It can travel up to 1,700 kilometers. Okay, it can carry 450 kilogram of bomb, whereas the bomb they dropped on the Fardo side from the aeroplane fighter jet, one bomb was 15,000 kilometer of weight. This Tomahawk can carry 450 kilogram weight of bomb. Okay, it can travel up to 1,700 kilometers. Means it would have been fired from some ship or something like that. Okay, and then it can travel 920 kilometers per hour. It was introduced in American Army in 1983 itself. It is a long, old missile. I mean, it is a highly reliable missile though. It can travel up to height 30 to 50 meters, height from the earth or sea level. Okay, so this is the story of cruise missile. I won't say they travel very long distance, but they are very dangerous, high precision. Means when they reaches the end of their target, then they use laser ray. People do surgery from the laser ray. Very accurate up to millimeter, micrometer also. That much accuracy is seen, and then it drops the bomb. This is very dangerous cruise missile, Brahmos missile, Tomahawk missile, and Russian caliber missile. I believe this is what something that people would be looking for. We will see intercontinental ballistic missile, where Russia and North Korea, they are leader into. Hua Song missile of North Korea, Hua Song 19, that can travel twice the distance or thrice the distance between North Korea and Los Angeles. Very dangerous missile.